Hello you lovely Mario Maker person, my name is Ceave and welcome back. 2016 is coming to an end and it was a pretty interesting year in video gaming. It was the year in which Overwatch, Dark Souls 3 and Uncharted 4 were released. Resident Evil and Pokemon celebrated their 20th anniversary, the Pokemon Go hype happened, and it was the year in which Breath of the Wild was almost released. With the year ending, it's time for us to finally find out which Mario Maker idea on this channel was the best one of the year 2016. I rewatched all my videos and picked my favorite 10 ideas of the year. And now it's up to you to decide which idea was the greatest, which idea should be allowed to call itself Idea of the Year. I'll show you my 10 favorite ideas once again, and in the end, you have to vote for your personal favorite. So are you ready? Let's do this! The first idea we're going to revisit was in the Bowser Jr. video. I really like this idea for being super simple but super useful. So let's go back in time. Bowser Jr. did his best to create a dangerous arena. He teamed up with some Buzzy Beatles. The Beatles carry bullet blaster builds high into the air, but whenever they cycle back down, the blasters are caught by spikes. This leads to a changing arena floor. So Mario faces a classic fight against Bowser Jr. in a special arena. But as so many times before, Mario is able to defeat Bowser's son. Let's head on to another one of my favorite ideas. This one was in the Buzzy Beatles video, which was one of my first videos. I really like the concept presented here, but does the idea age well enough to earn the Idea of the Year title? Mario made his way into Bowser's castle. All he needs to do in order to rescue his damsel in distress is to enter the door above him, but no matter how hard he tries, he can't reach it. Thankfully, our indispensable friends, the Blue Buzzy Beatles, teamed up with some bullet blaster builds and decided to help Mario to make his way. I call this the Winged Buzzy Tank, and I'm sure you can create some pretty amazing stages around this concept. So the Winged Buzzy Tank carries Mario back to the beginning of the stage while he tries not to burn to death as the forbidding piranha plants shoot fire towards him. It looks like he will make it. Hooray! Then he's finally able to enter the upper door he wasn't able to reach before and only needs to survive a horrific boss fight against some sort of Bowser Jr. or Kamek shenanigan, and he will be free to find out that his princess actually is in another castle. It's so strange to see these old videos for me. Alright, the next idea is from the Mushroom Kingdom Finals, and it definitely wins the most inspiring Mole Story of 2016 award. But is the idea good enough to win the Idea of the Year award as well? The Monty Mole start. Do you remember this little mole from a video long time ago? He carried a bullet blaster bill alone on his shoulders just to impress the other mole kids. But this mole has a dream. He always dreamt that one day he will be strong enough to carry not only one bullet blaster bill. And so he trained. He trained day and night. He trained no matter the weather. He trained and he dreamed. And today he's finally ready. His big day has come. Today he is the representative of the Monty Moles in the Mushroom Kingdom Finals. He presents us this idea. It's always inspiring to see someone who believed in his dreams and succeeded. A very touching moment. Wow, even after all these months, this little mole manages to warm my heart. By the way, the Mushroom Kingdom Championship voting results are still so incredibly close that there is no clear winner. I have seriously no idea how 3 out of 6 choices can be so close together. Anyways, the next idea was the first one in the Powblocks video, and I love it. Our first idea features power blocks on springs. Mario needs to climb to the top of this tower, but Bowser manipulated the floor. Not only is everything jumping up and down, but there are lethal saw blades as well. Poor Mario, I always thought power blocks exist to make Mario's life easier, not more dangerous. The next idea was in the key video, and yes I know the picture shows a skewer, but the idea features a skewer and a key looks pretty silly in this kind of picture. The next idea is a boss fight against Kamek. This boss fight works in two phases. First, Mario needs to avoid the magic missiles Kamek is shooting towards him. Once the Skewer destroys the block where the Monty immobilizer is, Kamek will teleport around wildly, allowing Mario kill number 14. So 5 more ideas to revisit until the voting starts. But what will the idea of the year idea actually win? Well, the idea which got the most votes on midnight on the last of December will be revisited by me. I'll build a level around it and I'll try to find even cooler ways involving this idea. So let's head to one of my favorites from the Conveyor Belts video. Now, it's time for my favorite idea. This idea is special for a very simple reason. It makes use of the auto-scrolling feature, and I'm not even sure if I ever featured the auto-scrolling idea before. I proudly present to you the Cannonball Hallway. At first glance this looks like a pretty standard stage, but this is an illusion. As cannons are constantly transported into the area, Mario has not only to perform his basic jump and run tasks, but also he has to avoid the gigantic cannonballs. For the next nominated idea, we will go back in time to my first tips, tricks and ideas video. The video about fire bars.
So if you're missing the Lavawaves and lava tides from the Super Mario original games, here's the closest I think we can get. If you just keep stacking the fire bars, you can actually create a pretty cool and pretty long level with this mechanic. You can also go with smaller waves and it still looks pretty cool. If you wonder how to build this, it's really simple. Just take a vertical fire bar, copy it and rotate it by about 2 degrees to the origin fire bar. Repeat this and you'll get yourself a cool wave.
I really like this Lavawave, but watching my first videos makes me feel strange. Let's head on to a more recent idea. This one was part of Bowser's Boss Rush, and it's one of my all-time favorites. I'm really looking forward to find out which placement you will give this idea. The first boss fight Bowser prepared is called Bowser's Frozen Waltrip. Bowser is pretty sure that Mario has no way to survive this one. It's probably going to be a pretty short boss rush. Our plumber gets trapped in between 2 huge ice walls. These walls move constantly towards horrible threats, while the ceiling and the floor are made out of spikes, and Bowser shoots fireballs towards Mario. Wow, I guess Bowser is serious, but it seems as if the huge Koopa King forgot about the wall jump. Mario is definitely struggling to survive this, but his skills to jump off from walls seem to be useful for him once again. If he was only able to do this in every game style, his life would be so much easier. I remember that this idea was ridiculously hard to record. The next one was the first idea in the Thwomps video, although I'd say it's more a Captain Toad idea than a Thwomp one. Our first idea is a Captain Toad no jump cheat mechanic. As we all know, Captain Toad shouldn't be able to jump, but the Mario Maker engine sadly does not respect this rule. Well, in this stage however, Toad really can't jump, as it will turn the floor into deadly shiny coins. So his only way to beat the stage is to find a way around it without hitting the jump button once. So how does this work? Well, there are Thwomps hidden above the screen, but they are so high that they only trigger once Toad jumps. In the areas where Toad is allowed to go upwards, they aren't there or set higher. That's a really neat trick, but I don't think this mechanic helps the Thwomps campaign, getting votes from anti-establishment Toads. Alright, one more idea and then the voting begins, and we will be able to finally find out which idea is the idea of the year. This idea was part of the Mushroom Kingdom finals as well, and it's one of the most dangerous ideas. Wait a second, I just got breaking news. The Hydra was found dead, close to World 3-1. How is this possible? Which incredible horrific beast is able to hurt such a terrifying monster? We all thought the Hydra is the most dangerous being imaginable. Bowser? Have you created a new monster? Oh no, not again! I proudly present to you the Hydra. I always thought the Hydra has 3 heads, but the Hydradra seems to have a lot more. Mario is in real danger. Wow, how did Mario escape this thing? Alright, so that was the last nominated idea. Now, it's time to vote. You can vote under the following link. The link is in the description as well. If you want Bowser Jr.'s flying floor to win, vote for #1. If you like the flying Buzzy Tank the most, your hashtag is #2. Anyone who wants the little mole kid to win, #3, #4 for the power floor, and #5 for the key that looked like a skewer. If your favorite is the Cannonball Hallway, your hashtag is #6, #7 for the fans of the Lavawave, and #8 for everyone who wants to see Bowser's frozen Waltrip win. The Toad Don't Jump idea has the hashtag number 9, and finally hashtag number 10 for the Hydra. I'm looking forward to find out which idea you liked most this year. The next video will be about this weird game with blocks and zombies again, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and maybe you feel especially 2016 today and want to hit the subscribe button before this year ends. I hope you have a wonderful day and to see you soon with even more tips, tricks and ideas in Super Mario Maker. Goodbye!